Hi, welcome back to my video. I'm Cultured Almond Milk. Summer is my favorite season, not only to roam around but also to read. I know a lot of people pick the fall as the best season to read, but I cannot ignore the appeal of summer reading. It's the languidness of the weather and the slowness of time under the sun that makes reading in summer so delicious. Without further ado, let's get into the recommendation list of what to read this summer. First, to stay cool in scorching heat, try chilling thrillers and horrors. The first book recommendation in this category is The Final Girl Support Group. We all know that there is only one survivor in a horror content, but this one gathers all of them in one support group. Each girl chooses a different strategy to survive after their traumatic experience. Although some methods are morally questionable, we cannot really harshly judge them. How strong will we be after going through the same things that they went through? Will we be calm and so logical after that? Society in this book is also hungry for more sensational stories. When these final girls are desperate, society is ready to pounce on them. It dangles the incentives to lure them to share their horror stories. The next book is, I have to check the title because it is a bit long, The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. Just like the previous book, this one also touches on societal problems. Women in this story don't get any agency from institutions, although there is a literal vampire threatening to kill them. The whole story feels like eating a sticky, about to go bad peach. If you like watching a reality show during the summer, this book will be the perfect fit. In this book, a reality show is running. Cameras are constantly filming the contestants. Flirtations are flying around and there are so many schemes going on. The unique protagonist adds an interesting touch to the story that could have been a little bit predictable. She is distant, vain, and not overly jealous to win the competition. And this creates a gap between the story and the readers, so the readers can be more critical to the competition. If you start to feel too cold from these horrors and thrillers, how about trying some romances that are sweet as summer cocktails? The first one is Happy Place. The second chance romance is an interesting trope. They have already messed it up and now they have to find a way to put it all back in. It's a different tension from the first time when they met. They already know each other's quirks and history. There's nowhere to hide. Happy Place mixes this trope deliciously with the backdrop of a summer vacation. The pretense that an already split up couple has to go through is sad yet hilarious. It's hard to deny that this author, Emily Henry, is very talented in this genre, especially for the summer. The next book is Pride and Prejudice. How can I not recommend this one for summer romance? It's filled with long walks, meandering banters, and dancing. The main characters are not the perfect match at the beginning. One character assumes how the other character feels and thinks, and the other one is too consumed by the societal reputation. Because of these flaws, they constantly miss the moment to become a couple, although they are pretty compatible. There is romantic tension, but they both act like idiots. That's why it is satisfying when they become better people and meet their happy ending. Readers have followed through their growth, so it doesn't feel abrupt. The third recommendation is Lies and Weddings. If you want to read a light, fast-paced romance novel, this one is a good fit. It roams around the world with fancy weddings that would take you out of reality instantly. After drinking sweet romance, start the adventure with Wavy fantasy books. The first recommendation is Dragon Fruit. Dragon Fruit brings you to the adventurous Pacific Ocean. Dragons live among humans and animal tattoos come to life. The interesting facet of this story is that not only the main character is a woman, but also the social system is matriarchal. It's refreshing to experience a different imagination when many fantasy novels are heavily imagined in patriarchal societies. The next book is The Adventures of Amina al-Sirafi. This book conveys a nostalgic feeling of watching an animation on TV on weekends. The exciting yet comfortable feeling is possible because the book takes the format of a transcribed biography. We know that the legendary pirate is alive and well to tell the scribe about her adventures. Now, let's let our body relax with these languid literary fiction books. The first one is My Year of Rest and Relaxation. The privileged protagonist tries to take a year off of her life by sleeping and running away from reality. The book is mainly about her daily musings and rituals, so it doesn't take that long to finish it. I wouldn't say that this book gives the best message ever, but it has its own merit as just vibe, no plot. The last recommendation is The Great Gatsby. The Great Gatsby is the perfect languid story for summer. The heat, dizziness, and the after-party emptiness are in this story. The narrator works as a side character which emphasizes the emptiness. The impermanence of summer shines with the narrator's voice. So those were my book recommendations for this upcoming summer. If you have any other recommendations, please share it with a comment down below. Then catch you guys later. Bye!